Hey, Abbott, what time is it?
It's time for the Abbott and Costello Show. We're on the air for ABC here in Hollywood.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go with the Abbott and Costello Show.
Will you please talk sense? What's that you have in your hand? Is that a text blank?
Nope, it's a fan letter from one of my Sam Shovel fans.
What is your Sam Shovel story about tonight, Lou?
Well, in keeping with the income tax season, Abbott, I will do one of my famous income tax cases. I call it the case of the striptease dancer who was arrested for income tax fraud, or she took off too much for entertainment.
Well, that sounds interesting. Let's do it.
And now, the Whooping Company, makers of the famous remedy for colds, Whooping Cough Drops, present your favorite detective mystery, Sam Shovel, Private Detective. But first, a word about our product. Folks, get a box of Whooping Cough Drops today. It's the only cough drop that contains carbolic acid. Put one in your mouth and watch your cough disappear. Also, your tonsils, your tongue, and your teeth. Friends, Whooping Cough Drops have instant action. Listen to how they work. Here is a man suffering from a bad cold.
I'll say I got a bad cold. Give me a whooping cough drop, please.
I will now give this poor man a whooping cough drop. He swallowed it. And now, sir, tell us, how do you feel?
Just wonderful. I feel grand.
I got to speak to the factory. They're making those too strong. And now, Whooping Cough Drops proudly presents that thriller of thrillers, Sam Shovel, Private Detective.
Yes, I'm Sam Shovel. Sam Shovel, Private Detective. Well, I got to go to work now. I got to knuckle down and write some letters. I hate to knuckle down and write letters. It ain't easy writing letters with your knuckles. I think I'll dictate to my secretary, Viola.
Yes, Mr. Shovel?
Take a letter.
W.
Wrong. I had G. What are we doing? I want to dictate a letter. Dear Mr. Harrington, I've been working on the Harrington case for 5 years, Mr. Harrington. I've enjoyed working on the Harrington case, Mr. Harrington. You are one of my best clients, and Mr. Harrington, you can count on me. My best to Mrs. Harrington, and to you too, Mr. Harrington.
Who shall I send it to?
Rudolph Schlumpheimer.
Rudolph Schlumpheimer? But, Mr. Shovel, you told me you were going to write to Mr. Pruneferter today.
Okay, then send it to him.
Mr. Shovel, are you sure you're feeling all right?
Sure, I'm all right. Now, you go and write. You can go now. We'll be back to work. This detective business is very interesting. Last week, I solved the case of the missing coal miner. I hunted for him for 3 weeks, and I found him. He was hiding in one of John L. Lewis's eyebrows. I look on my calendar. I've got to go to court against my dentist today. Every 6 months, I bring my dentist to court. I believe in that old saying, sue your dentist twice a year. My pal, Lieutenant Abbott of the Homicide Squad, is going to help me on the case. You've got to admire Lieutenant Abbott. He's worked hard for the police department for 20 years. He's managed to put aside a nice nest egg. He ain't got a dime, just a nest with egg in it.
Hello, Sam Shovel.
You're late.
I couldn't help it, Sam. I just made an important arrest. Some tramps were cooking a pot of coffee next to a fire hydrant.
And you arrested them for that?
Certainly. He was in a no perking zone.
Hey, Lieutenant Abbott! Lieutenant Abbott! I caught them thieves!
Sam, this is one of the department's new traffic officers, Sergeant Murphy. Sergeant, how'd you catch those thieves?
Well, sir, They was shooting up Sunset in a new Hudson, going 90 miles an hour, and I forced them over to the curb. Oh, what a chase.
Good work, good work. I hope you didn't damage your motorcycle.
Oh, I'm supposed to have a motorcycle?
Never mind him, Sam. I need your help on an income tax case. It's Gertie, the queen of the gamblers. She'll listen to you. You know her. You were kids together.
Yes, gambling Gertie. Even when she was a kid, she was a gambler. I remember how I used to help her carry her bookies home from school.
Were you in love with her, Sam?
Yes, but it was just puppy love, and she broke it off.
When did she break it off?
As soon as she found out I wasn't a puppy.
Sam, we're wasting time. Gambling Gertie has been defrauding the government on her income tax, and we've got to go to her place and arrest her. Come on.
Lieutenant Abbott and I went down to Gambling Gertie's joint. As we walked in, there she stood. I spoke to her. Gertie, it's nice to see you. You look lovely with those long, tapering legs and your sleek, well-rounded form. You look as smooth as glass.
Sam, this is me over here. You're looking at the water cooler.
Sam, play up to her. Remember, we're after information. Go ahead, give her a kiss.
Gertie, you're as sweet as ever.
Oh, Sam, you haven't changed a bit. I can see the love light in your eyes. Come to my arms, Sam. Let me put my head on your shoulder. Ah, that's it. Now put your arms around me. Oh, that's fine. Now, Sam, put your head close to mine. Ah, Sam, you're so sweet.
Sam, why don't you kiss her?
How can I? She's fighting me.
Oh, Sam, I want to kiss you in the worst way.
Try it with a mouthful of bubble gum. That's the worst way.
Enough of this nonsense. Gertie, you're under arrest. We're taking you to jail. You made false statements on your income tax.
What false statement?
Oh, that's your line. Excuse me.
$10,000 for dresses charged to entertainment. Dresses are an entertainment.
The way I wear them, they are.
Gertie, you're going to jail.
Oh, Sam, you can't let him take me to jail. Oh, think of it. Me, all alone in jail. No one to love me. No one to hug me. No one to kiss me. Oh, think of it. Beautiful me, all alone in jail. Sam, come back here. Where are you going?
I'm going to get my hat and go with you.
Get him out of here! Come back here, Costello. We're not finished yet.
Abbott, I'm in a hurry. I got to get home and finish my new song.
You're writing another song?
Yes, and it's a dandy. It's so sentimental. It's about Mother.
A mother song, eh? What's the name of it?
It's entitled, Mother, when I saw you sitting on the whistle of that train, I knew you were out on a toot.
You dummy, you better leave writing to the boys who write our show. Folks, our writing staff is headed by Eddie Foreman with Paul Conlon, Pat Costello, Martin Ragaway, and Len Stern.
Yes, and to our producer, Charles Vander. We'll be back with you next Tuesday night. Thursday night!
Good night, folks. Good night. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody in Patterson. Good night!
This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.